Hey guys, it's Benji, the Unexceptional Chef, and today I've got a personal favorite, some chocolate macaroons. So let's get started. Alright, so like in my pizza video, the recipe will be down in the description. The first step is to separate the yolk from the white of the egg, since this recipe only requires the white. So how you're going to do that, you're going to crack your egg, separate it into two halves, with the yolk in one of them, and then pass the yolk back and forth between the halves of the eggshell, allowing all of the white that you want and none of the yolk to go into your container. Once you're done, just dispose of the egg. Okay, so the next step is to melt all the chocolate, and you're going to do that with a double boiler. So what a double boiler does is, go ahead and put my chocolate in the top pot, is use steam from a lower pot with boiling water in it to heat a second pot that is placed on the top. Now that the top pot is heated up enough and the chocolate has started to melt, you want to stir it occasionally with either a spoon or a spatula, just to make sure that all of the chocolate melts and you don't get anything that's stuck to the bottom and burns. So all of the chocolate has melted now, and as you can see, it's come to a nice smooth consistency. And now what you have to do is take it off the double boiler, see, there's the boiling water, and allow it to cool to room temperature. Okay, so while the chocolate is cooling, I'm going to use my stand mixer here. I'm going to add the egg whites, there we go, and the salt, and go ahead and whisk those until soft peaks form. Now that the egg whites have taken on the soft peak consistency, you're going to gradually add your sugar and your vanilla and continue to mix them, beat them, until the peaks are white and glossy. Well, they're already white, but until they're thicker. So, I'm going to add a little sugar, put that down, and continue mixing. The peaks are now thick and glossy. So now, the next step is to fold in the chocolate and the coconut. And add some of the chocolate. It's probably best to do this either with a spatula or a spoon. Add some of the chocolate. Oven's done preheating. And then you're going to mix it. But more than that, you're going to fold it into the batter. Scooping it up and then turning it over and pushing it down again. So now the batter's been all mixed up, all the coconut and chocolate have been folded into it. So now you're going to take it out of the bowl in heaping teaspoons onto the baking sheet and make sure they're about 1.5 inches apart. Because otherwise, when they bake, they expand and then they will combine into one messy blob of batter. So just heaping teaspoons. Try to keep them all about the same size to keep the baking time regular. And that's about it. So the dough is all scooped onto the tray. And I've already put one sheet on the bottom rack of the oven. So I'm going to put this one on the top. And the key to baking these, there we go, is after 10 minutes of cooking, switch the positions of them so that the one that was on the top is on the bottom and vice versa. Well, they're all baked now, and this little dooju is a cake tester. Great tool for testing whether these are done. If it goes in cleanly like it does here. You can also use a toothpick, but they smell delicious. Go ahead and give the recipe a try yourself, and enjoy. So that was the video for today, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider liking the video, favoriting it, and maybe even subscribe if you liked it. So, got some more videos coming in the future, so stay tuned. But for today, Unexceptional Chef, signing off.